2022, ahead of the midterms, a veteran journal Sentinel reporter said to me, "Wisconsin will go the way of Ohio," meaning that the writing he saw on the wall was that Wisconsin was now a red state. But between the results of the midterms that year, the Wisconsin Supreme Court race in 2023, and last week's election, it's safe to say Wisconsin is still as purple as it gets. Because while Wisconsin might have voted for Donald Trump again, we did so by the narrowest margin of any of the swing states, making it the third time in a row that the presidential election in Wisconsin has been decided by less than 1%. There were also enough split-ticket voters that Democrat Tammy Baldwin won her third term to the U.S. Senate, even if Hovde is yet to accept the L. She won the closest Senate race in Wisconsin in more than a century, just 2 years after Ron Johnson won the closest race in more than a century. And while Wisconsin Republicans did hold on to their majorities in the state legislature, Democrats flipped 14 Senate and Assembly seats from red to blue. So ding dong, the partisan gerrymander is dead. While there are lots of thoughts on what last week's results mean for Republicans, Democrats, and our country, one thing we know for sure about Wisconsin is that we are very much not a red state or a blue state. And for the foreseeable future, we will continue to be a place where each party's organizing and fundraising will make the difference between wins and losses, where the temperament of the electorate can change from election to election, and where, quite literally, every vote matters. And we get to do it all over again for our next Supreme Court justice election in 6 months.